Hey guys, I'm Dennis. Welcome back to my channel, Guy with a Plant. In today's episode, I'm going to show you the growth update, the progress of my Alocasia golden bone, and this has become one of my favorite plants in my collection. And in a while, I'm going to show you why. I have this Alocasia for almost 3 years now, and it has its ups and downs like any other house plants. It has its fair share of spider mites, so I wouldn't say it's all smooth sailing. So before I go further, let's rewind and go 3 years back. I'm really excited about this Alocasia because it is actually pretty uncommon here locally in Singapore. So when I first saw it online, I know I just have to get it. I get to know about this beautiful Alocasia is through Kevin's channel. I think his channel's name is called Hakuna Planta. I'll put a photo here. And he has this really big and gorgeous mature specimen. This specimen currently has 4 leaves. This is the biggest one, followed by this few. This is a small one. So this should be the newest leaf because it's still looking a little bit bronzy. And that's the typical color of a new leaf. If you look at the photos of a mature golden bone, you'll see that the striking part about the leaves is this very lime green or very yellow midrib against this dark green leaf. But of course, this is still a very juvenile plant. I think the biggest leaf is only about 18 cm. I really can't wait for it to grow bigger. This is a natural hybrid, and it is introduced into the market in 2006 by an Indonesian grower. I'll put down the parentage of this plant on the screen. So one of the parents is cuprea, so that explains the glossiness of the leaf. I think they do like to be a little bit root bound, so I'm not going to change out this pot. The first video of this Alocasia golden bone that I put out was almost 10 months back. In fact, it was in March last year. So this update is definitely long overdue. But I don't think you guys have missed out much because yes, definitely this plant has grown much bigger. I think initially it was about a third of the current size. It has definitely put out some new leaves, but some of the older leaves had died off as well. Okay, so this is where we are at. This plant is definitely much bigger. The original leaves when I first bought it was, I think, probably about a quarter of the size. Originally it had 4 leaves, but currently it has given me 7 leaves. And this is a new leaf. As you can see, it's really very soft. Too soft. I don't really want to touch this. And it's much darker than the other leaves, which is typical of a new leaf. And look at the contrast of the midrib. This lime green against this very dark background, which is really nice. This is quite big, and this is also, I think, probably the second newest leaf. Okay, the other leaves are slightly smaller, right, and they are definitely not doing well. This is dying off, and I'm not sure why it's facing downwards. Really strange. This as well, I think maybe because it's already yellowing. It's actually quite typical of Alocasia. Once there's a new leaf or it's starting to give a new leaf, the older leaves will start to yellow off. I think this is not fully grown. The leaves can get bigger. What I suspect is that this is probably root bound. It's still sitting in the original container. Oh, look at this. Here, definitely needs to be repotted. So what I'm going to do, and look at all these robust roots growing out. And it keeps toppling over once it starts to dry out. And this is a very thirsty plant, so it's definitely time to give it a bigger pot. Let's unpot this and take a look at the roots. I'm not sure whether is this pot too big. You put it in a pot size that will allow the roots to grow even more. Alright, and we are done with the repot. And I'm going to cut this dying leaf off. This plant is leaning to one side. So probably I have to rotate this regularly to let it get some light evenly, so that it will not be growing in one direction. Alright, let me give it some water. Acacia golden bone, which has also grown lopsided, so it's getting really top heavy as well. Alright, this Alocasia golden bone, as you can see, is living life on the edge because it's only supported by a few roots that are in the potting medium. The rest of the plant is actually outside the potting medium, and it's really wobbly because of this. So what I want to do is to remove this and give it a proper pot. Struggled a lot with this Alocasia because it attracted a lot of mini bugs, spider mites. Till now you can see the markings of the work of spider mites, these really white faded markings, and yeah, and recently it has attracted a lot of mini bugs as well. I do not know why. So yeah, this has not been the easiest for me lately, and I suspect that it's kind of stressed out because of the way it's growing right now, almost horizontally. So hopefully after the repot, it will be happier. Okay, before I repot this, I just want to show how beautiful the backs of this Alocasia is in this shade of purplish maroon. Okay, this is really hanging by a thread, so I got to be really careful not to break any roots. I see really fine roots here at the bottom, which I think belongs to this smaller plant. So this appeared with a single leaf, and now it has 4 leaves. I need to do is to bury this Alocasia deeper because it was here. So I need to bury it until about this level, alright, for it to be stable. And this is the baby one with good roots. Can you see the comb here? So this is what it sprouted from. Okay, let me try to see if I can find any combs in the potting medium. Okay, no combs. Okay, and this is done. The parent plant is repotted. Alright, next I want to pot up this baby plantlet, which is not quite baby anymore, but the roots are really fine. And the comb is still attached, so it has a very delicate root system. I'm going to put this in a semi-hydro setting. This is also done, this baby Alocasia golden bone in semi-hydro. I've added the nutrient solution. The level of the nutrient solution is just up to here, or it can be even slightly lower. I do not want to soak the roots perpetually. Wick will do the trick of taking in the water if the plant needs it. Alright, I'm back to present day, and this is the original parent plant. Look at this leaf, the size of this leaf, and I have several of them. Okay, let's bring this down and take a closer look. So this is what we have, 2 years under my care and 4 months after the last repot. I really love how this is dancing in the wind. Oh, it's quite vigorous. Look at this. So this has been 2 years since I got this plant as a tiny baby, and 4 months after the last update when I repotted this, and now it's looking quite at home. It's nodding his head. I'm the boogeyman. Okay, so it has 9 very big leaves now, and let's check out the biggest one. I think should be this, and it's one of the latest leaf. I can feel that it's still pretty tender, and I'll definitely say this is at least 8 times the size of the original leaf. So yeah, definitely many times bigger. This one as well. Look at this lime colored veins contrasting against the dark background of the leaf. It's really stunning, and all the leaves are pretty healthy. Don't get me wrong, I have battles with those spider mites as well as mini bugs. I do not know why recently mini bugs seems to like this Alocasia, and most of my plants. But I really love this, so I pay a lot of attention to this alocasia to make sure that I clean and treat this plant really regularly, almost every week when I water this. I'll make sure I wash the leaves individually as well as to give it some neem oil solution spray. And so far I'm keeping the pests away, but if you look closely, I'm sure you can find a runaway mini bug somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so for comparison, I have my pair of glasses here, and you can see how big this alocasia has grown. So that's why this is definitely one of my favorite plants in my collection currently, and I don't see it losing this spot anytime soon. Oh, this should be the latest leaf. It's a little bit bronzy. As you can see, the emergent leaves are a shade of brown or bronze, and it deepens to a darker green like this, and it's really shiny and glossy. You can see there's a new leaf that's going to come out soon over here. Since I've reported this only 4 months ago, I don't think it's due for another one for at least another half a year. But I can see that the roots are actually picking out here and here. And look at the back of the leaves, really beautiful shade of maroon. And remember the baby plant that sprouted out from the main pot? I think it had 4 small leaves when I removed it, and now it looks almost fully grown. Leaves are sizing up quickly as well. This should be the biggest one and the latest one. So when I potted it up, it was this size. I think this was one of the original leaves, which is yellowing, and now this is the biggest leaf, so it has grown 4 times the size. And yeah, these are pretty big as well. So these 3 are the latest leaf. Wow, all this in 4 months. Yeah, and this one facing this way is also yellowing. Anyway, I am on top of making sure they are pest free. I'm going to give it a wash again later after this video. So this was grown from a single comb, and I'm really happy with this. It's growing nicely, and yeah, and that's the big one behind. Put this together. So like I mentioned, this golden bone is not common here in Singapore. I can't find it locally. Even now, as I do a search online, I don't really find any. So I always will treasure this alocasia. So happy with its 2 years worth of growth. Yeah, so thank you for watching this episode. I hope to make such videos in future. Do let me know what kind of plants you like to see. So if you like such planty contents, do consider subscribing to my channel. Meanwhile, take care, be safe, and I shall see you again in my next episode. And remember to show your plants some love.